to my channel, The Secret Life of Lena, where we're all about faith, life, dreams, and being you. And we are on the road to respiratory therapy. I'm going to say that in every video that pertains to respiratory therapy, okay? If you just watched the video I did, then you know that my channel is taking a turn because I am going to be becoming a respiratory therapist, and so I am currently in school right now. I'm in the process of just taking my prerequisites. Like today I went to the library and printed off a new respiratory curriculum sheet telling me all the classes that I need to take and will be taking when I get into the program. And I can't find the old one that I printed, so I printed a new one. This is curriculum sheet. Sorry, my nails look jacked up. But right here, these are all the classes I have to take before I can get accepted into the program and begin taking these classes right here. The application process, or the times that you can begin to, for me, I can begin to submit application to get into the respiratory therapy program is September 1st through April 30th of next year. And I'm not going to try to submit my application too soon. Just because there are a few things that I want to do first. And this video is kind of going to be me talking what I'm already doing or preparing to do so that my application will look competitive in order to get into the respiratory therapy program. And this is not like a program where any and everybody can get in. There are literally only 20 spots to get into this program, and who knows how many people are trying to get into this program, you guys. Like, the college I go to is fairly small, but it's not really all that small anymore. I like to call it a mini university. My college is getting up there in the world, you guys. So it's no telling. It's probably like 200 students trying to get into the respiratory therapy program. There are only 20 slots, and I am a Christian. I am a believer, and I believe in praying and speaking those things as though they were. And so I've already been saying, you know what, I'm getting into the respiratory therapy program. When I get into the respiratory therapy program, I'm just doing that. But along with doing that, I am trying to do everything I can to make sure that I'm competitive to get one of those 20 spots. One of the first things I did my very first semester was I already went in with the mindset that I have to be the best student. So that means I'm studying my tail off to make sure that I know my stuff and to make sure I get the grades I need to get in order for the people who will be going through the applications to see, wow, she really worked hard to get these A's. Last semester, my goal was to get all A's, and my goal is still to get all A's. I didn't come out with all A's, and it was completely my fault, all because I missed one assignment. I forgot to do one assignment, and it literally dropped me a few points down into a B instead of keeping my A, and I was just like... But so I came out with 4 A's and a B, and classes I'm taking now is math, and I'm horrible at math, but I'm still determined to get a really good grade in this class. I'm okay if I just get a B in this class. That's my goal. My minimum goal is to get a B in my math class, and if I get an A, OMG, excellent. Now, not to say that if you don't make all A's, you can't get into this program, because their requirement is a C or better. But I say that if you at least show that you're trying, you are really trying, and you kind of create that relationship with your professors, then that is going to work in your favor. Like, for me, the reason why I was so set on making sure I was one of the best students in the classes so that my teacher could see, hey, she's putting in her effort, she's putting in her best effort. And so because I did that, I was able to ask one of my, particularly I asked my anatomy and physiology professor for a letter of recommendation, because I feel like if you have letter of recommendations, that is definitely going to benefit you in this application process. And then that was the first anatomy and physiology class I took. The anatomy and physiology class I'm in now, that's still my mindset, is going into it making sure that my professor knows, hey, I'm putting all my effort into this, so that at the end of this class I can also ask him for a letter of recommendation. And I also have an English professor that I feel like I can already ask him for a letter of recommendation get into this program. Um, yeah. And also, before pre-COVID, I had already had a plan. I was going to volunteer at the hospital. I was going to shadow at the hospital and all this stuff, and that was going to be great. A great thing to go on your resume for getting into the respiratory therapy program. Although basically, the way my program is set up, it's like a point system, which is what they really look at to decide whether you should get into the program. But I want to add all these other things just so it's something else to look at for them to be like, okay, this girl is serious. She really wants to get into this program and she ain't playing about it. Because you guys, there's only 20 spots. And like I said, there's no telling, although where I go to school is just a community college, it's like a mini university. So there's no telling how many students are trying to get into this program. And so I definitely want to be, and am going to be, one of those students that gets into this program. And so I just want to be as competitive as necessary, or whatever will be beneficial to get me into this program. So that's making the good grades. You don't have to make all A's, but hey, push yourself. Push yourself. And that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself to make all A's, or at least close to all A's. And hopefully I will try to find out information on when I would be able to shadow and volunteer at the hospital, so that that would look good on my resume also. And even if I could get like a job in the healthcare field right now, that might be something else that I look into also, is going ahead and seeing if I can find an entry level position that I can get into, just to go ahead and get in there and say I have some health care experience to some degree. This is basically the process that I'm on right now, you guys. Because of COVID, I can't do all the volunteering and shadowing that I would like to do, but I am going to inquire about it and see what I can do. But right now, it's all about the homework and making sure that I'm the best student I can be. Get Depending on how competitive your program is, I would say get yourself some letters of recommendations. Go ahead and create those relationships, or at least be a really good student so you can get those letters of recommendations. And just focus, you guys. I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys, and you guys be inspired by my journey. Hopefully soon I need to go ahead and like do my notes how I want to do them, so that I can do a video for you guys, showing you guys how I study, how I take my notes, how I do flashcards, because flashcards are important. And I'm kind of behind on my flashcards. Yeah, you guys, trying to make this video short and sweet. Hopefully it is. And I will see you in the next video, as we are on the road to respiratory therapy, you guys. Bye, loves.